Oh goodness. Hey everybody. This is what we're doing. And right up there is the website where you can shop or join or become a Club Couture member. I did say Club Couture, right? Okay, now I have to go find myself because I get lost all the time. It says supposedly that I'm on, so you just have to find me so that I can do this. And then we gotta shut me up. I can do this. Okay, so come on. Oh, don't tell me. We're gonna have one of those days. How can I handle one of those days today? Just cannot. Come on. There we go. Let me know when you guys hop on. I'm kind of crooked today, aren't I? I feel like the whole room is crooked today. Maybe it's just me. Could just be me. That's not what I want to do. I want... Oh, come on. Don't tell me we're going to play this game today. Only watch parties. So now I have to go out. What do I do, guys? What do I do with this wonderful book? Okay, let's see here. And it did not paste it. Okay, so this is going to be one of those lives. And now we're not going to have comments? Come on, really? I don't know. I do not know, guys. I do not know why it's doing what it's doing. So we are just gonna get started, and hopefully you guys will find me, because if you are following me, then that means you should be able to find me. Is that a little more straight? Because gosh. So yeah, it's been a booger today. Don't we love all these algorithms? Yay. Just gonna share it there. Okay. Because I can't share. So hopefully I don't know. It's doing its thing, you guys. It's doing its thing. Yeah. Do not know. Well, anyways, let me know when you guys hop on. I know I'm sitting here trying to beat a dead horse with this wonderful thing that's killing me over here. Trying to get it to do what I need it to do, but it's gonna be what it is. And you know what? That's okay. It's gonna be whatever. So anyways, I don't know. Alrighty, let's just do this because I need some chalking therapy tonight. So I'm hoping that you guys will hop on and chat with me so that we can do some therapy. Let's see if I can find some other peeps here. Lots of stuff going on. So much going on. It's kind of rough. I'm sad. I'm happy. I honestly, I don't know how to feel. It's kind of how I'm at. You know, cancer sucks. Let's see. Where am I looking? Maybe they'll let me do. Aha. Okay, there we go. All right. It's as good as it's going to get. So, you know, it is what it is, and we just need to chalk. So if you guys hop on, make sure that you are following me so that you get notified when I do pop on. I know I'm not as whatchamacallit, as gosh, I can't even think of the word. Consistent as I normally am. But, you know, things are what they are right now, and we're gonna chalk today, guys. And if you didn't know, my name is Charlotte Moore, and I am an independent designer with Chalk Couture. And you are watching Chalking with Charlotte. This is our Club Couture. This is September's Club Couture. So if you sign up to be part of the subscription for September, before September 1st, then you will get this. And they don't take the money out until the 5th of September every month. So we're gonna do this one. We're gonna do it a couple of ways, and then we're gonna do this really cute part of the jack-o'-lantern transfer. So I thought that we would do that, and we're gonna use a couple little backgrounds. We're gonna use like this background that is on the Thankful Blessed pattern, and we're gonna use, I think, maybe, possibly, these pumpkin backgrounds that we had from last year. Hey, Nicole. You know, it's been kind of a rough time. Mom is looking good. It's great to see Mom at home. But her legs are swelling, and that kind of means that her kidney is not really working. So, doggone it. They want to change up her med, And if they do that, that could be good. It could be really good. And maybe it would help her to not be so nauseated. Because she's pretty nauseated. And, you know, and trying to get as much in her as she needs is difficult. It really is. So, and then palliative care got a hold of us yesterday, and basically, well, not basically, definitely, they told my mom that her cancer is growing faster. And of course, Mom really didn't want to hear that. So it's a rough one. It's rough. Cancer sucks, guys. Cancer just sucks. Okay, so I had these last year, and I'm telling you, I used the crap out of them. I actually have bought new ones, but I was like, you know what? Let's see what we can get out of these. So, because I mean, I used the crap out of them, guys, because I made little, like, 1 by, shoot, they're in a box over there somewhere, but little 1 by, I don't know, they were like rectangle, and I put the pattern all the way around them and made them into into little pumpkins with little wire at the top and a little screw for the little stem. I mean, the whole bit. So I did like a ton of those last year. So I used the crap out of these. But way more than the 8 to 12 uses. So I did share this to our team page because, you know what, I just need support today. I'm just, it's one of those days. It's hard to see my mom and my dad going through this. It's hard being there with them going through this. You know, they've been married for 53 years. It's difficult, you know. And my dad, he's all, yeah, we just kind of laid awake pretty much all night, and I just held your mom's hand all night, and oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. And I was just like, oh my gosh, Daddy, I love you so much. You are the man. You are the man. So it's hard. Whew, that one hit me. You know, so my parents, they're so cute. They are so cute. They are high school sweethearts. And in fact, it's so adorable because my mom was actually 2 weeks younger than I was when I got married. And I got married, oh, I love you guys too. And I got married 2 weeks before my 17th birthday. And my mom was a month before her 17th birthday. You know, so we both married our high school sweethearts. I had a really good role model, let me tell you. And she loved the jar. She loved the jar I made her. Well, here, let me just flop this crap all over me. Now, I think I probably got this surface like at the Dollar Tree last year. I think that's where it came from. And I painted it with a chalkboard paint last year. I just found it in my stuff when I was kind of going through my craft room. So I figured, hey, you know what? Let's do this. Oh, you were 17 when you guys met? How cute. I love it. I love it. You know, I think it's great. I think it's great. Some of my kids have met, you know, married their high school sweethearts. Some have married their college sweetheart. Or they met in college, not, maybe not. How would you say that? Let's see. My oldest, he met his wife because my daughter-in-law's mom and I were co-leaders at a Bible study. And so we just started hanging out, you know, and so that's how my kids met. And then they got married. And my other daughter, she married a guy she met at church. And let's see. And then trying to think. Okay, so that would be Amanda. Christy actually met, well, she knew kind of the guy that she married for quite a while because he was friends with my son. So she robbed the cradle on that one because he's younger than she is. And my son, he was getting ready to, you know, get married and leave, or no, I guess it was his birthday. Maybe it was his birthday. That's what it was. And he invited his buddy over, and they just kind of hit it off and started talking, and, you know, because when you're in junior high, that's one thing, but when you're then in college and stuff, and then you meet each other again, that's totally different. Hey, Donna, how are you? But, yeah, so it's totally different then when they get a little older. And then, let's see, so that was Christy. John, he met his wife through youth group, and her mom and I are like really, we're good friends, and then let's see, that's John, and then Sarah met her man on the internet, but that's okay. You know, I kind of figured that she would end up meeting her man on the internet. I just kind of figured, you know, that dating pool out there is getting harder and harder to find a good one, let me tell you, for our young ones. So, and it's kind of cute because he's almost, I think there's only like 6 months difference from my other daughter's husband and my youngest daughter's husband, so it's really cute. But, and then John and Stephanie, they're so adorable. You know, we say that she robbed the cradle because there's 3 days difference and she's the older. So it's pretty hilarious. My son and I met through my best friend, long story, but we went to school together. He was a senior, I was a junior. I just ended an extremely toxic relationship. He swooped you up, yep. He was your knight in shining armor. How awesome is that? That is so awesome. Yeah, my husband was a bad boy. He was a bad boy, and I fell head over heels for him. It's like we went to homecoming with 2 different people, and I think we probably just kind of stared at each other most of the time. It's like, why are we here with other people? Okay, so this I'm going to have to kind of move over because it's not going to fit. Actually, you know what? It might be kind of cute to have like that rim around it. I don't know. Let's see, what happens if I go this way? That's a little bigger than what our cutouts are because we have our cutouts. The wild child. See, that's what drew you in, huh? Yeah, no, my hubby was the bad boy. He was definitely a bad boy. But you know what? Out of all the bad boys I dated, my parents really liked him. They saw past his rough exterior. And he's a good man. He's a really good man. I got lucky because let me tell you, if I would have gone anywhere near any of the other ones, if I would have stayed with them, God help me. I don't know. I don't know that I want to do this. You know what? We're just going to put faces on them. Because I just thought of something. More than they like you. You are so cute. I doubt that, but okay. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, so I am just going to go ahead and just do faces. And I am going to fuzz this because it is going on wood. Oh, this is my ratty fuzzing cloth. And the reason why we fuzz is because we want to put lint on the back of our transfers so that they don't stretch our transfers or leave behind any of our adhesive on our surfaces. If it's a chalk couture surface, like one of our chalkboards, then you don't have that issue. But if it's one of our one-time use boards, like our pumpkin cutouts or something, then you're going to still want to fuzz. Really, really good. Or I should say you want to wax also. Okay, this guy, he is stinking cute. I'm glad that I'm doing it this way because he is stinking cute. See if I can put it on here straight. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it last night. Okay, you guys, I have been on this I have been doing so good with my healthy eating for months now, since before COVID, okay? And so I have been losing this weight. I've lost, gosh, what have I lost? Like 20 pounds or so. Last night, my husband is laying there in bed, and he's all, you know what I really, really want? And I'm like, okay, what's it gonna throw at me, you know? Something that's in the house, right? I'm sure of it. And he tells me, he's all, what I really, really want is I want soft serve ice cream. I'm like sitting here thinking, oh my gosh, this man is gonna kill me. And I'm like, he's all, you know, because like if Wiener Schnitzel were open, like they're soft serve ice cream. I'm like, you better check that crap out because I'm thinking I might need that right now. So here we are. We were all in bed and everything, just sitting there talking and watching shows, you know. And we get up out of bed and go to Wiener Schnitzel, and we get our soft serve ice cream. It didn't affect my scale too bad this morning because on the program I'm on, you have to weigh every morning. So it didn't affect me too bad. But we get there, and they have pumpkin spice, a pumpkin spice shake. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And so, of course, he orders a pumpkin pie shake, and then I order, you know, the 2 ice creams. And he's all, oh, I thought we were going to share the shake and share the ice cream. And I'm like, I want the ice cream. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for the ice cream. You know, because ice cream is like my downfall. I'm sure that last summer was the reason why I put on so much weight, because when I go up to the Sequoias, I stop and I get, I think it's called Producers ice cream, and it's made in Fresno here in California, and I'm telling you, oh my gosh, it is so good. I mean, Chris would be like, we should go get ice cream. Go book a cabin at the ranch. Okay, now this is our Shimmer Harvest, you guys. Oh my gosh. Look at how freaking cute. Can you guys see the shimmer on that? That is adorable. Okay, now I'm glad I did that. Yep, that's what we're doing on these. Okay, so I'm just going to set this over here. But it was so hilarious. I know, I can't say no to ice cream. And that has been like my hugest thing. So like I'll get like the push-ups, you know, the like rainbow sherbet push-ups and stuff like that, and I'll have like one of those. So I can have one of those. If I have a creamsicle, like the orange sickles, then, and I put it in, it says mostly unhealthy on my diet for that day. And I'm like, see, if I put you in again, I'll lie. No, I'll just omit that that's what I had. And then, of course, you know, pumpkin spice comes out, and I'm like, oh, dang it. You know, I might have to make these for, like, all the grandkids. The creamsicle you haven't had in forever? I got it, and because it just sounded good, because I was looking for something that had, you know, less calories and stuff, and when we were going to the classes, she was like, don't make it to where you're telling yourself, no, you can't have it, you know, find a way basically around it to where you're doing it, but doing it where it's in moderation. Well, I can tell you right now, if you put in a thing of ice cream in my house, it's not going to be in moderation. I know I can't do it. I don't have the willpower when it comes to that. And it was so funny because we had this one psychologist come to one of our classes, and she's like, okay, she's all, tell me a memory about your food, that a good memory about that related to food. And I was like, going to my grandparents' yeah, with soda, same thing. Going to my grandparents' every evening when we lived on the same property, I would go there every evening and have dessert with them. We would get ice cream every time I went over there in the evening, because I mean it was 40 acres, and my great-grandparents lived on the 40 acres towards the front, and we lived towards the back. And we would go, I would go anyway, I would go over there every night, and Grandma and I, we would go out and we'd walk her flower beds, you know, and look at all the flowers, and then we'd watch these yellow flowers, and they were night blooming, and they would bloom as it got dark. And then we go in and we get ice cream, and sometimes we would pick strawberries out of the strawberry field there, the little strawberry place that, you know, strawberry patch, that's the word I'm looking for. And so we would do that, and then we go have ice cream with Grandpa, watch Gunsmoke, you know, because they were into Gunsmoke. Let me tell you, have to watch Gunsmoke, and then it was time for me to go home. You know, and I mean, I'm telling you, I have the best memories of my great-grandparents. The absolute best memories of my great-grandparents. And it's sad because my grandparents were on the same property. But if you ask me to pick which one to go to, I'm going to my great-grandparents'. And it wasn't just the ice cream. It was just because they were just the most wonderful people. And my mom is very much like my great-grandma. You know, just absolutely wonderful. You know, so it's rough, and you know, when I called them up last night and talked to them and prayed with them and everything, because Mama was having a rough night, and it's like, oh, you guys, I love you guys so much, it hurts me. Here's this one. Oh my gosh, aren't they adorable? They are so adorable. Okay, so now you guys have got to help me. Yeah, I know. There for a long time I couldn't even have soda in the house. Now I can have it in the house for the kids when they come over. But, oh my gosh, look at how freaking cute this is. Look at this. Oh shoot. Get back over here. I didn't dry you. Ugh. Ah. Let me dry it. Because I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to end up messing it up. It's like I could give them to the kids, or else I could make this sign that just like popped in my head. And I don't know how Amanda and her family does Halloween, or if they do Halloween. I don't know. Because we've been kind of out of touch with them for quite a while. But things are getting better, so, and then COVID happened. Thank you very much, COVID. You suck. Okay, so, look at this. Oh my gosh, look at that. Glue it all together. How freaking cute would that be? To glue all three of those together. It kind of reminds me almost of like the Haunted Mansion when you come out with the ghosts and stuff. Okay, so that's what we're going to do with that. I'm going to set these over here. And then I'll probably end up cutting a, whatchamacallit, a sign and putting the jack-o'-lantern, the other part of the jack-o'-lantern. What is he making? It smells good. See, I know when to go live, you guys. Hubs is in there making dinner. Score for me. Okay, let's get this stuff cleaned up real quick. And then we're gonna do a couple of others. Because I want to do that fall one. Alright, I just had my stuff here. Everything's kind of still crazy in here. I haven't finished, and I'm supposed to get my Glowforge on the 15th. So then everything's going to be in an uproar again because things will have to be changed out a little bit. But that's okay. Okay, so now to clean your transfer, just use one of our board erasers, and you would just take it over to the faucet and just use the board eraser and make sure that you do it on both sides. Clean it on both sides and get all the paste off. And then on the back side, you'll do it so that you also get the fuzz and the paste off. And then your transfers are nice and clean. What's for dinner? I'm thinking tacos. I'm thinking tacos. You know what? And that's really cool because back in June, one of my friends, her son was killed by a drunk driver. It was a hit and run. And I'd known this guy. I say this little guy that was then 18 years old when he passed. Thank God he passed on contact. But so I've known him a lot of his life. And a thing came up today that today was his birthday, and one of his favorite things was tacos. And so that kind of makes me smile that he's in there making tacos. Gosh, I tell you, I've been through a lot of passings this year. I hate it. It's like you think, okay, well, when you get older and then you have an 18-year-old throwing in there. It's like, that's not cool. That's not cool. I'm not liking that. And then I am going to be going up to the Sequoias, and 2 of my girlfriends will be up there with me, and we're going to celebrate the life of one of our other friends that we lost last month. So, and I was like, Mom, what do you think? Should I go? Should I stay? What should I do? And she's like, nope, you go. She's all, you go and you hang out with your girls, and you know, you go and you take time. So, because I know it's going to be a rough road once I get home. I just have this feeling it's going to be really rough once I get home. Dang it. But anyways, oh my goodness, you guys, I have to plug in my glue gun because this thought that I came up with is just going to be awesome. It is going to be awesome. I won't be able to finish it because I will have to cut a piece of wood and paint it up for the jack-o'-lantern part, but the other part is going to be so cool. So let's see. Let me plug in my glue gun while I'm thinking of it. Yeah, so it's, you know what I'm saying. It just sucks. Life. Alright, why do I not have comments now? What the heck? Goodness. Don't you love it when that happens? Okay, let's see. Oh, here's one more. It's like I know that there's one more here somewhere. These little guys are so cute, and I'm out of water. Remember, use distilled water in our misters and also in our paste because it is the purest form of water. It's so cute when Ken and Sean were talking about that, and Sean's like, well, I don't know if it's the purest form of water, but it's very pure. And so I asked my husband's a water guy, and he's all, no, it is the purest form of water. So make sure, oh, look at that. I got paste on there from last time. I'm telling you. I'm a mess. What do you do? What do you do? You come in here and you just enjoy watching the crafts, and if you really like what you're seeing, definitely make sure you follow and also join my VIP. And if you really, really like it, the Club Couture is a great way to go to just kind of get a new transfer every month. That's always so fun. And 3 paste packets, which is amazing. I don't even know what colors were going to come with the fall. I didn't look. I was going to do that and I didn't look, but you know, I will get that information for you. And if you sign up before September 1st, then you will get the one that we are going to do next. And I'm ready for fall. And we were supposed to go back to Missouri next month, but I'm thinking we may have to postpone it because we were hoping to be there for the changing of the leaves, and I was going to do a workshop and stuff while I was back there, but that would put me, when I come home, I would need to quarantine, and that's too much time away from my mom that I do not want to spend away from her. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to talk to my son, which they are amazing, so I'm not too worried about that. It's sad, but they also know, you know, what we're going through. She is one of the heads of the oncology. She does the physical therapy, the kinesiology for cancer patients back there. So, in the hospital. So she understands exactly what I'm going through. You know. So I call her and I'm like, okay, what can we do? How can we help? Okay, so we're going to do fall blessings on this. And this is our September Club of the Month transfer. And where is my, there it is. Now, you can just use scissors, or you can like slice your thumb off like I almost did. Or you can use our transfer trimmers because they're cute. Do you need them? No, you don't need them, but they're cute. So yeah. And they have like a Teflon coating, so they just glide across our transfers. And I'm going to be cutting where all these white lines are so that you can see the white lines. Or you can use an X-Acto knife, and if you just barely press, I mean, it's like you're not putting any pressure at all on this. You're just barely pressing, then it won't even cut your backer sheet, so that you can stick it right back on your backer sheet. And I am going to show you, because I did not show you last time, that when you are using, I don't know that I'm going to use all of these pieces, but you want to make sure that you write on the back what your transfer is. And now they're saying even like at what side it goes on, because I guess it's not cut exactly the same way. So I'm going to put fall, and I'm going to put an arrow up that way, because I guess some people have had a problem with that, so that's okay. Now, on this one, I'm gonna like pick it up and do. So I'm gonna put the FA and then go LL on it. Didn't quite get that one all the way through on that side. Okay, so maybe a little more pressure. That's the way my day is, guys. That's the way my day is. And my poor mama, she's on a renal diet now, and so my dad, as soon as she's like done eating, he's like talking about the next meal, and she's like, my stomach can't handle this. We need to stop talking. Oh, like, oh, my poor daddy. Okay. So this is really, 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 really sticky. You know what? I think these are our new, what our new transfers are, because they're a little different. And they said that we were going to be getting a makeover on our transfers. And I'm feeling the difference, and they are very sticky, very, very sticky. And the smell to our transfers is lighter. It has a lighter smell to it. Interesting. Now, did I wax this one? I don't remember if I waxed this one or not, you guys. Were you on here? Nicole, did I wax this one? I'm telling you, I got no brain. So guess what? We're going to wax it again, because I'm not seeing your comments, sweetie. Okay, so we're going to wax this again. And I'm just using this paste wax, and it's just so that it doesn't leave any of the sticky behind or stretch my transfer, especially because it's a new transfer. And I'm putting it on a surface that I had painted. So, you're still here, you're cleaning and watching. Hey, Kristen. Yeah, because I'm like, I don't know if I waxed it or not. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you, this is, I kind of think I did wax it, but you know what? We're going to go ahead and do it again, because better be safe than sorry, right? Okay. So, there we go. Now we have it waxed. Now we know for sure. And it's just so that our transfers do not get too stuck to the surface, and then also fuzzing. Ouch. Fuzzing is good. Okay. So, I want to do this. Have a little hair right there I want to get off. Because I want to put fall, and then I'm going to put blessings down at the bottom. How big is our blessings? So that's going to kind of dictate where my fall is going to go. Where my fall is going to fall? Ha 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 ha. I know, I'm corny. What can I say? So I think right about there will be good. Oh, come on, you're supposed to stick so I don't mess up. I think it's gonna fit. Okay. I love fall. I love fall so much. That's why we had planned to go to Missouri to see the leaves changing, but I just don't think it's in the cards for us this year. But let's see. But you know, I mean, there'll be more years with my kids, and they're not going anywhere. So. Alright, is that straight? That's so not straight. Move this up here just a tad. Okay, we're going to see if we're going to be able to fit this puppy on here. Okay. And I'm going to do this, let's see. Iced coffee. I'm going to use our iced coffee. Dune is very similar to it. Dune is just a little bit darker. Also, caramel or camel. Camel is very, very close to it. Let me show you camel. So our Dune is, so iced coffee is one shade in between both. Where is our wonderful Dune? Okay, well, almond is very close. So see, it's going to be like one shade right in between. Okay? Yeah, because see, this is our Dune on the bottom. So it's going to be one shade right there in between. So you could always mix a little bit of the Dune and a little bit of the camel, and you would get the iced coffee. So then when we mix our, because you definitely want to stir our paste, and you want it to be a cake batter consistency. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm going to put just a little bit of distilled water in here. Make sure you're using distilled water, especially in our area, because our area, the water sucks. Okay. So, you don't want your paste to mold or anything, so you definitely, see how it just like slides right off of there? That's perfect. So you definitely want to make sure that you are using distilled water. Okay, so now I just got a little bit on my squeegee, and I'm just putting it on here. And you want to cover all the silkscreen areas. And make sure if you guys are like on a watch party or something that you're liking and sharing, and also make sure that, and see if you can just like push on my face and get into my business page. I need to figure out how to like put my pin my address on there, but I haven't done it yet. I was gonna do all that and get my bot set up and all that, but you know, life happens. Okay, so then when you pull it up, you want to pull straight up. See, and look at how, isn't that cool? Pound those hearts, guys, if you like what you're seeing. Even if it's the replay, guys. We have to beat these algorithms at their own game. Now, I'm just using my heat tool. You can use a blow dryer, or you can just set it off to the side and let it do its thing. But you know what? I'm impatient. That, and you guys don't want to let it dry. You know, we haven't been during that time, and that's why we wanted to go so bad. Fall is going to be a little cramped. Okay, let's see if we can wash this off. Yeah, we haven't been during that time. Because usually he's been coming out here. Okay, now I waxed this, and this is the only reason why I'm even trying to do this. Because if I wouldn't have waxed it, I wouldn't have even tried to do this. Now, if you were doing this on a chalkboard or on a board that was one of our Chalk Couture surfaces, you could definitely do this. Okay, this is going to be, I think it's going to work out perfectly fine. Because our paste will hydrate. They'll rehydrate when you put water on them. So now we do also have inks that will dry, will be permanent once you heat set. Okay, there we go. See, look at that. You can see a little ghosting in there, but you're not going to see that once we put the letters back, and we're just going to have to squish them more together because there's just not enough space. And I am going to dry my surface, and then I'm going to have to wash up my transfer a little. This is why I wax like everything. Well, we were supposed to go next month. We were supposed to go next month, but I'm thinking with Mom, we're probably not going to go. I mean, things could change and things could be like way better. Her kidney could kick in, you know, her cancer could go away. We'd love that. I would take that in a heartbeat. Please, Lord, my mouth to your ears. But yeah, so because they are in Sugar Creek by Lincoln, Missouri. So okay, that looks pretty clear, so I can go ahead and use this. But yeah, so I'm thinking we probably won't, just because, you know, I'd much rather spend time with Mom than go get on a plane and then have to quarantine for 2 weeks before I can see her once I get home. because I'm telling you, this whole Rona crap is for the birds. And it has hit our family, and it's devastating. It's like, I would love to be able to do so much more. My daughter-in-law's mom, she has it, and she usually watches my grandson, and it's like there's nothing I can do because my dad needs my help. And it kills me. You know? So we just all have to stay extremely safe for my mom, because it would kill my mom. So it sucks. It sucks. But yeah, so it's like I'm not willing to give up that much time with my mom. Unless, I mean, who knows? Things could get much better. Palliative care could do a whole bunch with her and get her to where things are much better. Then yeah, then I'll go. But as of right now, I'm thinking it may be a no-go. And I'm okay with that. My kids are okay with it. You know, they know, you know, they understand. It sucks. They came out last year to see Mom. So, and it's really hard right now for my daughter-in-law, because if she does get on a plane, then she has to quarantine to be able to get back in the hospital. So, you know, it sucks all the way around. So we'll see what happens. But otherwise, it will be, I think it's like mid-October is when we were supposed to go. Okay. Now we're going to put this L fairly close. Let me blow dry this. Now watch, I got it too close, but we're going to deal with it. And I wanted to see the changing of the leaves so bad, because I used to live, you know, in Northern California, so we actually had, you know, 4 seasons. Now we're in the desert. We don't know what 4 seasons are. We have a week of that time period where you don't have to use any cooling or heating, and that, I guess, is our spring and fall, and then it's either cold or hot, you know. So there's that week that is my absolute favorite time of year. So, you know. Okay, let's see that. Oh, see, I'm loving this. Even with the A, even though the A didn't get it like super dark, I think it's amazing. And hopefully this is straight. It probably isn't. I just looked at it. I don't think it's straight, you guys. How fun. My fall is falling. Of course it is. Of course it is. I'm falling. It's all good. We'll just stick it here. It's going to be good. I don't care. It's mine. This is not what I'm selling. If I were selling it, I would make sure that your fall was straight. But, and I'll be able to do all that because I'll be able to cut out these pumpkins and stuff once I get my Glowforge, which I cannot wait. There we go. We'll just put lots of stuff around it and we won't be able to tell that it's not super straight. It's a little crooked, like me. A little crooked. There's a little fall one. Yeah, no, that was Kristen to my son's house. Now I am going to the Sequoias. That I am doing. That'll be on the 1st. Hubs is staying home, except for his birthday. He's gonna come up for a couple days and help me clean out the trailer and stuff, because I'm gonna sell my share in the R ranch that we have, because I can't get up there enough to justify the cost of it. And so he's going to help me clear out our storage trailer so that I can sell our storage trailer, and also get all that together, and then he'll be back home, so the kids they'll be here house setting, because we don't leave the house alone. And because of the dogs and the chickens. And then when I get home, then I'll go ahead and I will list my share to sell for the R ranch. So, and that's up in the Sequoias. And right now, of course, there's 2 fires going on, and so it's a base camp for 200 firemen. But that's okay. It's like, I'll make them dinner if that's what they want. Just keep us safe. So it might be a little smoky. So I'm praying that just gets better, so it's not so bad up there. But I'm just drying this off so that I can put it back on my backer. And you can tell that it's dry when it is sticky, and it is very sticky. So you guys, I think this is our new transfer. It's cool. It's very cool. Okay, so we got our fall. Now we're going to do our blessings on it. Start it this way. But yeah, so it's like I'm already spending 2 weeks up there, and my mom's on, no, you go, you need to go and do what you need to do up there. And I'm just like, oh, I'm like, you better be good. So that's what we're doing. It's like, oh my goodness, Mama. Oh my goodness. So, alrighty. So now we're going to do the blessings. And we're going to try and get the blessings somewhat straighter, probably. But, pumpkins are not real straight. I mean, it kind of is a little crooked. It's a little crooked. But this one's going to be mine. So it'll be okay. It'll be okay. Yeah, and we looked at the whole Glowforge thing, and from what Kim was saying, he says unless you're doing really big, like, porch signs and stuff, there's no reason to get the Pro, and we really went back and forth on it, and looked at all the particulars and everything. The pass-through is only 1/4 inch on the Pro, and it's $6,000, and so we're like, no. And if I sell my share, plus what I have saved up for the assessments for next year, I've just about got it paid off. So, oh yeah, that is so crooked. That is hilarious. You guys, once I put this on, you're going to really see it. Maybe I should put it at an angle. I'll put it at an angle, because otherwise you're going to really tell. And of course, guess what color I'm going to use? Shimmer copper! Because copper is life. I love my shimmer copper. It is beautimous. close this up because the fan is kind of drying things out. In fact, I'm going to put a little water in here because it's getting a little dry. The next one that we do for this one is going to be lots easier, lots and lots easier, because we're not going to move the letters. We're going to put them in at all four. So this is kind of, you know, we're going with the harder stuff here. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Set that over here. And it's got a little oopsie right there, but that's okay. Let me just get that right off. Look at this. And then I'm going to grab these little guys. I'm telling you, this stuff, you guys, is so sticky on these new inventive. But yeah, so Hugs, he bought me the Glowforge for my 50th birthday, and all the kids have already they're already making a list of what they want to make on it. They're already researching probably way more than I have of what they're gonna do with it. I think it's hilarious. You know, because they're like, oh, we need to do Christmas gifts, so we need to do this, and we need to do that, and I was cracking up. But yeah, no, they totally have lists already started. I was totally cracking up. And I have to find out from Ken where I can get the little Gnome Hands Jeep, because the Jeep I have to have that. Have to have it. Okay, we are using Shimmer Harvest because we're going to put this little guy here, and I think I'm just going to switch this over onto this side and just kind of put it there. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. So cute. It's not perfect because, you know what? This is my life right now. Just kind of not perfect. A little crooked, a little out of kilter. That's my life, is out of kilter. That's what it is. Yes. And look at how many times I've already used this little transfer. And as long as it doesn't get any paste on the opposite side, I can just kind of do this. Look at this. How cute is he? And can you guys see that shimmer? You can kind of see it there. Okay, so now we're gonna go and we're gonna clean these up real quick so that we can use them on the next sign. And this next one is gonna be fun. This next one, where did I put it? It's gonna be door tags. It's gonna be the fall, and it's gonna be door tags. And they're going to be not the door tags that are in the catalog, because are those out of stock again? I think they might be out of stock again. I'm telling you guys, this catalog has been the most popular catalog since I joined over a year ago. Because every time we turn around, things are out of stock. Our teams are killing it. And people, I mean, this is the Chalk Couture, they hit it out of the ballpark with this catalog, because we can't keep stuff in stock. It is crazy. It is crazy how much we can't keep stuff in stock. And on September 15th, we are going to have another launch. And it's going to be another 27 transfers and I think 2 surfaces. 27. I'm like, oh my goodness. Because they give us designers a mystery box where we can buy all of the transfers sight unseen, and I'm like, okay, do I want to do it that way or do I want to wait and see what they look like? So I'm kind of going back and forth. I don't know what to do. It's like, do I want to buy them all? Or do I want to and just be surprised? Or do I want to wait and pick out which ones I want? I'm going back and forth. What are you girls doing that are on my team here? What are you guys thinking? I'm on the fence. Because there's a lot of Christmas ones that I'm not super into. So that's the only reason why I'm like, I don't know. Okay. Now I can see a little bit of shimmer on this, but that's okay. Normally, if I wasn't doing a live, I would just take it over to the sink, use my board eraser, and I could get most of the shimmer off. You're going to see glitteriness. Is that a word? Glitteriness? You're going to see that. But you want to make sure that your silk streams are clear. All right, so let's see this guy. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna go ahead and do up our other. I think this one needs to go in the middle because I am totally digging on this. And I have Gorilla Glue in this, which I didn't even know they made. Did you guys know that they made Gorilla Glue, hot glue? I didn't even know it. I was like, oh my gosh, when I found that out. Game changer. Okay. I'm just gonna snap this guy on. Keep it there. I got these, it was like 12 of them or something. They actually work really good at the dollar store. So if you've seen them at the dollar store and we're thinking, maybe, I'm telling you, they work really good. And we will finish this one up later because I'm going to need to do another sign. So there's those 3. And then what I'm going to do is, glue boogers. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I think that one's here. I think I'm going to take this transfer that comes with those, the jack-o'-lantern Shining Bright, and it's either going to go on the top or the bottom. I'm not sure yet. It might go at the top. I think it might be cute at the top. And then have these guys hanging down. So that we will finish once I can cut a board. So I'll just set that over there. Okay, now we're going to do, where did I put them? Where did I put them? Okay, so this is just marker board wainscot that I picked up. So I'm going to wipe it down. Yeah, my sponge needs to be rinsed, but that's okay. And then I'm going to dry it off. Okay, so I'm just gonna take this and kind of rough up the edges a little. And it's like, I got so many of these cut out of one piece of board. I don't even remember how many. And I think it was like a 2x4 foot board or something like that. Okay. That's just dust from it being cut out. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we are going to wax it, because this is super slick, and things like wipe off boards and tin and glass and stuff like that, I'm going to tell you that stuff will curl your transfer. So just give it a little finishing wax. Okay, I'm just going to wipe it on, wipe it off. And that's all you have to do to it. Oh, stuff stinks. I have in the other room, I have some beeswax, and I kind of wonder if I couldn't use it, because I think it might be good. Okay, so I'm gonna put fall just like it comes. So I'm not gonna have to worry about it being super crooked or whatever. Well, unless I put it on here crooked, which, you know, hey, could happen, right? It could happen. Okay, and then you want to make sure that there are no bubbles in your silk screen. Okay, so I'm just going to press that down, make sure no bubbles. Alright, so now I am going to use this wonderful copper, because copper's life and it's my favorite. So I am going to do this copper. It's the thing, I got another one ordered. But I was hoping that my other order would be here before I left, because we're going to go up and have a craftcation when my girlfriends come up. So I told my husband, well, I have to pack up all my transfers and take all my transfers. He's all of your transfers? I'm all, yeah, all of my transfers. He's like, that's a lot of transfers. Uh-huh, yep, all of my transfers. Got to do it. And we're going to do a lot of inking, and I haven't done inking in a while. So hopefully we'll be able to, well, we might do a video. I don't know that we can do a live, because their Wi-Fi is so bad up there. But maybe we could do a video, the girls and I doing. So maybe I'll do a video and post a video while I'm up there. Okay, now I'm just taking off the excess, because we want every bit of the wonderful goodness to be back in this jar. Every ounce of goodness stays. Okay, now when you lift up, lift straight up, not towards you. Oh my goodness. I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay, I'll put this over here. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? So I'm just hoping that the smoke goes away, so that when we go up to the sequoias, it's going to be beautiful. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and it does take a little longer for our shimmers to dry. Cannot wait to be able to put this on the door and it be real. You like that? And it be real. Let's see, make sure this is dry. Ooh, no. It is not. I dried mostly down here because I thought I was going to put it here, but then I decided that I wanted to put it across. Alright, so when you're doing a layering, I've already got wax on here underneath. So I'm just gonna barely push down just where the lettering is. Okay. And I am going to use black, I think, on this. You know what? I'm going to use Garden Herb. I think Garden Herb is going to be pretty. This is going to need a little water and some stirring, but I kind of think this would be pretty. Ooh, this is one that's going to need some real stirring. It's going to need a lot of stirring. I can still do it, but I'm looking. What do you guys think? I think it's gonna be one of those ones that's gonna really take some muscle stirring. It's been a long time since I used this one. Tell me what you guys think about this color. What do you think? Kind of think. Think. I need to be Winnie the Pooh. I need my thinking spot. You know what? Let's do pesto. Let me throw stuff down. I think this is going to be not quite the color I want. This one's been, it's been a while since it's been used. Okay, let's do pesto. Yeah, pesto is more of a fall green. Okay, stir. I'm gonna get a little distilled water in there. You want a cake batter consistency, and don't do it over your project because it can splatter. Wonder how I know that? Might have happened a few times. And every once in a while I still do it over this, and then I'm like, what am I doing? Okay, there we go. Alright. Okay, so now I'm just gonna lightly press because I am doing a second coat, and then I'm just gonna take off the excess, stick all that goodness right back in there. Okay, now you guys remember, if you are watching me, please like and share. If you're watching the replay, please like and share. Okay, straight up to the sky. And it remove some of my fall, which I was kind of thinking it could. So you can see it on the back. And that's okay because I'm gonna just put it back down. You can wax in between. It's something that happens because you're rehydrating the paste underneath it, and because this sucker is sticky. So it happens. Okay. So see, you can see the copper letters right on there. So I'm just going to clean this up. And then I'm going to put this back on his backer, and I'm going to clean the fall up. And I'm going to dry that and go ahead and put it on. And I think also it could be because I had so much wax on that board. And it probably should have buffed it out a little more. But now, if it were wood, it would soak in. But because it is a marker board, it's not soaking in. And normally, when I do it, I know that it's going to soak in. But of course, it's not soaking in. Okay. So, I am going to dry this, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it over the top. No big deal. And see how much faster it dries than our shimmers? We think it might have mica powder in it. We're not exactly sure what it is. Let's see if I can put this on. Okay. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, because I don't want to completely hit the words, I'm going to take my multi-tool. Let me close this up. So we don't need this at the moment. So we'll close this up. Okay, so on the end of my multi-tool is a smaller squeegee. This end is like a hockey stick. It's great to get all the way around in the edges of our paste when you're stirring. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to barely touch in here. And it is going to go over the top of the blessings, and I'm not mad about that. It's fine. I'm just gonna go in here and just put mostly where the letter itself is, and try not to hit quite as much in where that is. And I'm also trying not to press down really hard on it. I think next time when I do boards like this, I am going to I'm gonna get the ones that are like not just wipe off boards. I'm gonna get the ones that have like the chalkboards on the other side. Oh hey, let's just do that. You know, why not? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and dry this up. Alright, so now I've got the fall blessings. I am going to go ahead, let's see, make sure this is dry. I am going to grab the blessings and, oh, look at this guy. This guy is so cool. As I'm looking for my blessings. Okay, so, going to put it on here. Because there's just a couple spots that have a little too much shimmer on here that I would like to cover. So I'm just going to try and get this lined up. And I could just take a brush and do it with a brush. I could do that, but I'm just going to try and do it this way. Just because there's this area and this one. That one I'm okay with. So I'm just gonna grab this and do it real quick. This is it, right? Yeah. Say pesto or pesto. So I'm just gonna go right here. Just doing it really light. And then straight up. There we go. Got it. That's perfect. There we go. What do you guys think? And you can see the shimmer on that fall. And we're going to put some ribbons on it and stuff. I love that when my movement goal, I hit that and I'm sitting here. And then I'm shopping, and I'm shopping like all day and everything, and I get out and it doesn't calculate anything because my hand's on the damn cart. I'm like, what the heck? Like, you know anything. So it kind of cracks me up. It's like, uh-huh, sure, yep, I got my movement in, thanks. I'm not chalking away. I'm definitely not getting steps in. But, you know, movement, right? Okay, so let's put this on here and I can get it nice and dry. And then turn it over and get it dry. And where's my backer? Okay, so now for the second one, because these door hangers, they need two. They need to have one that sits behind it. So we're going to do one more just as soon as I get this one cleaned up really quick. Just scrub it up with my board eraser. Get all the paste out of those silk screens. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited. 27 new transfers, you guys. I wonder what they are going to be. It's going to all be holiday stuff, I'm sure. So I'm pretty excited about that. I just don't know if I want to do the all-in for designers or if I want to wait and see what they are. Especially now that I have to pay off my Glowforge. It's like, what am I going to do? You can tell it is sticky, and there's a piece of my hair right here. Of course there is. Okay, good enough. There we go. A little more copper in there. We'll get that off. Okay. So now we're going to put this back on its backer, and I'm going to go ahead and get the next piece for our next piece of this. Let's see, did I get it out? I don't think I did. All right, so this is one. It's called Sweet Fall, and it says Oh Sweet Fall there, but I think I'm going to use these leaves for this other side. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I almost want to use this brown on this side. Let's see what it would look like. I might have to get another one that doesn't have a sticker, because it's only going to show like this much. Oh, I kind of like that. What do you guys think? I'm going to get another one of these. Let's see here. Okay, so let me put that one back. And I think that's how I'm going to do it. And I might just leave it like this in the background, because once I put stain, or let's see what it looks like with the little wax. Let's see. Oh, see, look it darkens it. That's perfect. That is perfect. So I'm going to have, oh, I think I like that. What do you guys think? I'm just putting some of this paste wax on here. Just some paste wax. And it's tinting my board. The back side of this board that I have, it's tinting it to where I think I don't even need to stain it. Oh, I think I like that. Okay. Okay. Oh, I don't want to burn myself. I got my glue gun going because we're going to use my glue gun soon. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and file some of these edges, which I had already done on the other one. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and wipe that wax down a little. Okay. So now we've got the wax on here. So that we're ready to do. Kind of going back and forth on this. I'm going to take a little distressing ink. I think this. Let's see what it would look like. I'm going to do it on this corner. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Oh, I like that. Okay, so this is just a vintage photo that I put on here, just to kind of give it a little vintage vibe. More so on this side, because this side is going to be more the side that you're going to see. Okay. Let's see. Maybe we'll give it a little black soot. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Just a little. Just a little like that. Okay, now I'm going to dry it. Now that I got all that ink on there, I'm going to go ahead and dry this. Probably should have done this before I did the waxing, but that's okay. I will buff it a little. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and buff it and see what we got. See what kind of look we're going to get. Oh, see, I like. Yep, I like that. And we might even do a little more over the top once we're done. Okay? There we go. I like what that did to the board. Alright, so now we're going to take this, and this is our C-size transfer. Which is an 18 by, because I can't remember at this moment, the 12 by 18. And this particular one has two different ones on it. So we're going to cut this right here. Starting to get a little much going on. Okay. So, and I have no plans on doing it exactly this way, but you get in the moment, and because I've been waiting for this Oh Sweet Fall for a really long time, but then this Fall Blessings came, and Fall Blessings won. But I love these leaves. We're gonna do a hot mess. It's gonna be, well, I'm a hot mess, but you know, I'm a mess anyway. I don't know about hot, but I'm a mess. Depends on what part of the day. I'm definitely hot. Okay. So we've got this, and the main thing is our what is going to show is what I am most concerned about. So I don't care so much about all this over here, because only a section of this is going to show. Okay. So I'm going to use Camel. I'm going to use, you know what? Let's see, maybe Camel. I'm not sure. Maybe. Because we also have, I want to get, put that over there. Because we just got in some new colors. The Scarlet. Uh-oh, I'm on low battery. So let me plug you guys in. See where my cord is. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm gonna plug you in. Okay, so we just got in Scarlet, and we got in this Rosewood, and maybe we might do this Camel. Like I said, it's gonna be a hot mess. Not sure. Because you know how it is. I mean, I haven't seen the wonderful colors of fall in a really long time. We need probably a little orange in there. Maybe a little orange. So I haven't seen those colors in a really long time. Okay. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to do Rosewood. We're going to do some Camel. We're going to do a little Shimmer Harvest. We're going to do some Orange Peel. And a little Pesto. So, you know. Because I want to wash up all of my squeegees tonight. And my stir sticks. This is the goal, I'm sure of it. Actually, Hubs is like amazing. He does a lot of my washing of my tools too. Okay, this is brand spanking new. First time ever getting into this one. And I think that's going to be really pretty. And so is Camel. I don't think I've used Camel either. Okay. I think this one's going to be a little too harsh in our color palette. Okay, so we're going to go, let's see, I've got one of these. I've already done that. Don't go nowhere. Stay there. We need one of those. We need one of these. Yeah, I haven't even used this one either. Alright. And we've got one of these. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of go in here and just kind of give it a little zhuzhing. Whoops. That one might be a little messed up because it slid on me a little. Okay? So just a little zhuzhing. Because that's, I don't know, not a word. Okay. Because we need some of thatness. Okay? Now I'm going to go in here and I'm going to give it a little bit on a couple of these. Probably shouldn't have done it on that particular one. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to get this one. See, and it's like, especially if there's enough on there, you can really work in those colors together. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm gonna get some of this green, put some of that green in there. Especially the one that has like a lot of the harvest. I really needed to put that down better right there, but I didn't. It's the way it is. Maybe I might stick with the color palette of just these three. No, I'm not going to use that color. No camel. Alright, I need a little more on this one here. Okay, and a little more on this one. Oh, that's a little close. So you know what? We're going to take this green and we're going to go over it with the green. It's going to kind of have a little more coloring. And we're going to put some green up in here. Get some more of that gold up in here. And I just got it on my finger, so it's going right there. This one I think is going to have a little extra gold. This is kind of just hot messing. It is a hot mess, you guys. We're just going to kind of bring in all these colors. Okay, so now I'm going to take this one. I'm going to get it in there. With that one, now I'm going to take, like I said, it's a total hot mess, okay? This one's going to go down in here. I'm going to grab some more of that gold and put it down in there. Some more of that wonderful rosewood. Okay, this one needs more. Okay, so now that just looks like a total mess, right? Doesn't that look like a mess? Okay, I'm just going to get this one because you know why not. I just want to clear off all my squeegees. So we'll just clear off all the squeegees. Okay, so that squeegee's clear. This squeegee's clear. Okay, let's see what we got. So remember, straight up. Isn't that beautiful? And I got a little oopsie here and there, but that's okay because we can fix that. Just gonna set that over there. Just kind of fix this guy. Because this one might be able to be seen. Not too worried about this one because it won't be. Okay. But see, a hot mess, and it's beautiful. The coloring is gorgeous. It's got a little shimmer added to it. I really like that rosewood. That's the first time I've used that rosewood. Getting it off my edges. Hey Tina, are you watching, girl? didn't use this camel. Okay, remember the shimmers take a little more to dry. Okay, there we go. Now, we're going to put this puppy together. Close all this stuff up. Alright, so we're going to put this together. I'm going to show you this again up close now that it's all dry. Look at how beautiful that turned out. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. And then we've got this one. That's our other one. Our fall blessings. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, they're going to go together like this to hang on the door. Okay, let's see. Where is my jute? I think it's right here. I think. Everything's been moved like a million times. So it may or may not be. Aha, here's some. Here. And then, you know, I should have looked at this and I could have gone off of these colors. But, you know what? My goodness, look at that. I pretty well matched them. It's my bow guy right here. Yep. I'm going to make this easy on myself. Okay, see, look. We're going to add a bow to this guy. And I'm going to put some glue. Well, first I'm going to drop my bow guy. Because, you know, why not? Okay. So we're going to put that right there. Okay. So it can do its thing. And then I'm going to go and get my bow guy. My bow... What is this bow thing? My Bodabrew? My Bodabra? I don't know. Anyways, so this bow guy. We're getting this bow guy. Okay? I got the bow guy. Bodabra. That's what it's called. It's a Bodabra. It's not... You know what? I'm not going to use this. I'm going to use twine. That's what it is. Bodabra. See, Paige, see what you do to me. Make me call it a Bodabra. It's a Bodabra. That girl. She did that. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and we are going to make a bow. I have like a whole bunch of little pieces from whatchamacallit that I made. Oh shoot, what is that thing that I made? A burlap flower. So I have a whole bunch of little pieces in here because you never know when you're going to need just a little piece of something. So if you were wondering what all that stuff was inside my ribbon, that's what it was. Okay, so just gonna go in here and grab this guy. And the reason why I did it with this is because I kind of wanted to have that twine for the center, because I thought it would look good. So we'll see if we like it. That, and then when I tie it on, it'll all kind of mesh together. Okay. So I'll put this back. This thing is supposed to be for, like, you put it here and you push down. Most of the time I don't use it, that part of it, but I like that I can do this without hands trying to hold all of it. Okay, so let's see here. So I'm going to fluff this out. Okay, there we go. I'm going to try and get it to just puff in the front. Just like that. And I think I saw one. Oh, that wasn't good. I'll be right back. Oh, I can't even get to it. Okay. So I dropped my transfer down here. So I'm going to try and pick it up. Be fun to clean, but I'll still get it clean. It's just going to have some of my puppies on it, and it's going to be a little rippled. So, but that's okay, because you know what? You can clean that. So, I'm just going to set that there, that ball of mess, and I cannot find the flower I was looking for because I have a ton of transfers out because I wasn't sure exactly how I was going to do this, but that's okay because I was looking for one of my flowers. We're just going to tie this on. And it may not need a flower. See if I can get this in here to tie it on. Got some fall blessings going on here. And it's easier once I hang it on the wall to get all the ribbon straight, but there we go. What do you guys think? I think it turned out really cute. Like I said, once I hang it on the wall, it may or may not keep its tails. The tails may go away. They may stick back here, something. We'll figure it out once I put it on the wall. And then I'll take a picture of it and post it. Okay, so this is what we've got tonight. We've got this that we've just got to finish up. We've got our fall. This was our club of the month. Remember, if you would like this transfer, this particular transfer, then you're going to want to sign up for our club for $19.99 a month. Before the end of August. And then we did this one, which I can take these off now. We did this one, and once I get a board cut, we're going to have a sign that goes with its transfers to go up here, and then these will hang down from it. So we did that one. And, oh, see, here's the flowers. Here's the flowers I was talking to you guys about. So look, I might do it. I don't know. Once I hang it up and see, then I'll know. It might get a little flower there. So we'll see. These little paper flower. So we'll see. And then we also did, so let me unplug that while I'm thinking about it. We also did my fall blessings. That is a little crooked, which I might try to wash it all off and redo it. So we'll see. It might come off. But I love it with this color. See, with our paste, they will rehydrate, not like our inks. That our inks are permanent once heat set. I probably should have left the blessings there, but I figured there might be too much shadowing. But see, look at this. Now, if this were a regular chalkboard, instead of one just a piece just painted black, you would be able to get it all the way off. Now, I may have to go ahead and repaint this, which I'm okay with too. But look how easy it is. See, I didn't like what I did, so I just do this. And then I can re-put it back on there and put it on there straight. Isn't that awesome? That's what I also like about, like, let me show you another thing that is so cool. You know what? I'm going to wait till next time because I think I'm not ready to take it off yet. But because I have our club one over here from last month. This one, May the Road Rise Up to Meet You. I could totally just take this one off and put another one right back on. And so then changing your decor is super easy. You can change for the seasons. So you don't have to have a ton of pieces. just like this piece here. Now my husband, he will probably keep it because it is in this old frame that we found. I could totally wash it off and put something else on there. This one I would not be able to do that. But this one up here is one of our club surfaces, our Chalk Couture surfaces. So that one I could definitely wash off and redo it. So now I have like a huge mess here, but I want to show you this. Let me see if I can get this over here without making a huge mess. Okay. So I just want to show you. See my transfer? It fell on the floor. I'm just going to set it in the water here and just kind of run it around the water. Get it all unstuck. Now I could definitely unstick this without it getting wet, but I can also put it in the water and it will unstick. As I pull it apart, it unsticks, because when it's wet it loses its stickiness, and so then it's easy to go ahead and just pull it apart. Now I'm just running the water across here, trying to get my paste all off. Now if I were in the kitchen, I would just have the water running and using my board eraser, which is right here. My poor board eraser has been used a lot tonight without any rinsing. But so just imagine it being under running water and you're just washing this off. That's all it takes to wash up our transfers. And it makes it really easy to just get it all nice and clean, get all the paste off the transfer and all the dog hair from it being on the floor, because I have shepherds and they like to come in here and deposit dog hair. They think it's their place to lay when mama's working. See? So just like that. There's a couple little spots that I'll just use my board eraser and get it completely clean. So I'll move this, and then I use the back side of my cloth, which is the soft side, the microfiber side, and I'll just put this here. I'm just going to go ahead and squeeze that out, and I can get the spots that still have a little paste in them, because these are really small lines, and get it all cleaned up. And that's all there is to it. So remember to like and share, and remember if you're watching a watch party or anything, that you want to find me on Facebook, Chalking with Charlotte, and I am Charlotte Moore. And if you would like to shop, here is my website. Also, the Club Couture is there, and you can also sign up as a designer. Signing up as a designer is $99. You will get $200 and I believe it's $30 worth of items, and you will get 40% off with a one-time coupon of an additional 15% off that you can use in conjunction with your 40% off. So, if you have any questions, reach out to me. I would love to answer any of your questions. And as always, like and share and follow. And you guys have a wonderful night, and thank you so much for watching. And hopefully I will see you on the next video. Thanks so much.